One of the things that ChatGPT and the other AI tools do is help you get ideas of what to post on social media. So if you're a frequent social media poster, you know that it's a bit of a grind to come up with something new to say every day, or sometimes, depending on the tool you're using, several times a day. So let's tap into ChatGPT and see how it can help us in that process to get great prompts and things, get great ideas that we can use for our social media. All right. So here is an example I've used before, talking about empty nest relationships. So here, I'll just show you my initial seed prompt, because oftentimes what I do in ChatGPT is I start with a initial, I get it thinking about it, and then I go add things later on that get down to the real prompt that I'm really after, okay? So I'm a relationship coach, helping couples improve their relationships so they can stay together and enjoy the love and fulfillment that comes from a long-term committed relationship. My niche is cusp couples whose kids are leaving home, leaving them empty nesters. Now they have time to focus on each other, but after having spent years focusing on the children, they have forgotten how to be in love and express their love to each other. Okay, then I go on and ask it for 20 ideas for a free report. I've covered that in a previous video. You can go back and look at that if you wish. But now let's jump down to where I ask it for some social media ideas. Okay, so here we go. Excellent. Now, give me a list of 20 topics I could create short videos about to help couples who have just become empty nesters improve their love relationships with each other. Notice that sometimes I get a little redundant in there. I'm saying couples, empty nesters, improve their love relationships with each other. Okay, certainly, here's this list. And it gives me embracing change, the importance of communications, rediscovering intimacy. Even though those are incredibly valuable, this is boring as all get out. So clearly, this thing asking it for a list of 20 topics I could create posts about didn't give me what I want. Now, I am not going to suggest for a moment that it won't give you what you want. And so I suggest you use a prompt like that, but then look at it and say, okay, is this giving me good information that I can work with? Now, obviously, overcoming relationship challenges is something you need to talk about, but it's not giving me a direct hook. It's giving me an idea of a general subject I need to talk about. Strengthening trust and security. Here's another one. It's like, yeah, truly, we need to build a strong foundation, but it's not a hook. It's not something that gets me excited for social media. So drilling down further, I said, let's get more specific. Now, sometimes I like to do that with ChatGPT. It's like, come on, you're not nailing it yet. Let's get more specific. I'm looking for interesting hooks I could use for a 60-second video or less that would enable it to go viral. Okay, let's see what it gives me. The secret to keeping the love alive, 60 seconds to reignite your empty nest relationship. From parenting to passion, how empty nesters can spice up their love life in just 60 seconds. Now, some of these may be really, really good. I hate the fact that it just put in under 60 seconds. It's like, okay, that's just a twist. You're not giving me new ideas here. And so some of these, yes, are really good. But most of them are boring. They're not giving me what I want. What I want is to not have to work here. That's what I'm paying you all of $20 a month, ChatGPT, to make it easier for me not to have to work. Okay, so now, let's try this again, a different way. Give me 20 specific and unusual tips I could turn into an Instagram post to help empty nesters improve their love relationships with each other. All right, okay. Take a spontaneous road trip together, letting the open road reignite your sense of adventure and connection. Start a joint hobby like salsa diving or rock climbing. Have a throwback night where you recreate your first date, complete with outfits, music, and nostalgic memories. Some of us, those outfits will look a whole lot more different now than they did when we wore them originally. Surprise your partner with a handwritten love letter. Now I've got stuff that I can do this kind of post about. I can do a video on this. I can do this as a tip. I can do this as a carousel with several different things. Now I'm getting something that's working that doesn't require me to work to take their general idea and turn it into a specific idea. And so for me, this particular search, what ended up happening was asking for specific tips I could give turned into value. Okay, so let me just show you what happened. So I got 20 here. And anytime I get some good stuff like this, embrace the magic of laughter by watching a comedy show or sharing funny videos together, discovering and then you can always hit continue and going on. But anytime I start getting good stuff, I always do this. Excellent. Give me 20 more. Here's what happens when you do that. When you tell ChatGPT to give you more, what it oftentimes does, because it doesn't necessarily remember what it's already given you. And so what it does is, wait a minute, take up a partner dance class. Wasn't that like tip number 3 above? Create a love capsule together. Okay, now that one's different. Aphrodisiac essential oils. That's interesting. Surprise date night. Okay, we had that before, but see what ends up happening is if you ask for 20 more, you're probably going to get between 5 and 15 new ideas. Some of them will be duplicates of what's above. But if it's good stuff, by all means do this. And so here, I want to show you something else here. So what I do is this. I just take this and I start copying and I go all the way down the bottom and I just started, then I hit shift and then I clicked and so it went all the way down to the bottom. Then I copy it and then all I have to do is go and I'm just going to, where's my new button? Come on, give me the new button and new Google Docs. What I'm going to do here, and I do this with almost every post that I do paste without formatting, and there it gives me everything, okay, without all that gray background that comes in with it and everything, and it gives me that stuff, and then I work and I massage and I play with it here to get it to be what I'm really after. Okay, so that's a way to use ChatGPT to help you get great ideas that you can use to post to social media and have a different energy, more energetic, maybe some ideas you've not been doing in your social media feed in a way that really works and makes it much easier, much faster. But lessons learned. Number 1, you won't always get out a great response to the prompt that you put in. So reword it. Tell it, nope, you're not there yet. Try it this way. And then sometimes that doesn't give it to you either. Now try it this way. So if what you're getting out of ChatGPT isn't satisfactory to you, change it and keep changing until you get there. And eventually you're going to get good stuff. Second piece is recognize you're rarely going to post exactly what it's giving you. You're using this to get ideas that go into the best artificial intelligence, which isn't artificial, but hopefully it is intelligent, your brain to turn out great stuff. Okay. That's how you do it. One way of doing it, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other posts that you can use, but this is the process of experimentation and doing it over and over again until you and ChatGPT gets it right. What's your comments on this? Your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. This is Don Crowther saying, just go do this stuff.